So what I was saying was basically where do I begin to explain what happened today? Um, the eighth day of trading a live account or a funded account is usually, for whatever reason, the day that just, I don't know if I lose patience or whatever, Fridays, but last Friday was a good Friday. I don't know. I was literally talking myself and typing it out on the screen and letting you know that I should not be trading and I needed to walk away. I got, I was down after the first trade and then took two really good trades that made money, and I was up $150 on the day, about 40 less than what I used to. It wasn't, I mean, it would have been the lowest profit day of the account. I think the lowest was 169 before then. So I don't know what the issue was. The market looked like it was going to continue to go up. I thought it would get to the Monday median, or excuse me, back to the Monday low. So I think that's where it's at. Yeah, the Monday low. And I just kept trading, and I was up 150, and then I took a loss, and then I took a trade that I was trying to move my stop losses. I was trying to move my take profit. I didn't set my take profit and my stop loss. So I was trying to move my take profit and stop loss. And I ended up hitting the reverse button and then hit the reverse button again. And then it ended up taking a loss anyway. So it was a big loss on that trade. Eventually, I was frustrated and just wanted to take a big trade and chased in this area right here. I think it was about right in here. Hang on one second. Pausing. Sorry about that. Somebody came over. But let me turn the settings on to where it shows my executions. We'll go ahead and label them. Actually, the labels probably get busy. So there you go. Look at this. This is just this is if I'm trading this much, I'm losing. Period. If I'm trading this much, I'm losing. I lose every time when I trade this much. Um, I'm not a trader that can trade all day. I can read the markets at later times and I can probably take little shots and whatever. But when I'm really trying to be disciplined and take small hits, I can't do this. So let's drop into the 1 minute chart so you can really see this a little bit better. And you can see, I mean, we were just all over this. I ended up trying to buy here and then I sold here and then trying to think, I guess this was the $900. Was this the big loss? Because I thought it went further down. So this was bought at 228.25 and sold at 214. So that's only 14 points. Uh, Here, maybe it was here. So 180.25, 132. There you go. Yeah, it was almost a 50-point drop right there. Yeah. I was anticipating this to move back up. Uh, After my first trade, I was down. So I bought here, which is way too high. This move had already been made. I should have waited for this consolidation on the VWAP, which we've done before this week. For whatever reason, I was just thinking this thing's going to keep popping and moving, and I didn't want to miss the trade or have to wait on it again or something. Two, this is earlier than I've traded in most of the days on this account. So I was already ahead and in probably more volatility than I'm used to. So set myself up for disaster right away. Ended up trading here at 168, immediately out at 154, 14-point loss, down 255, 275 on the day. Then I bought at 150, out at to 160. So I'm down, but I'm not down as much. So I think I was down a little over $100. And then took another trade here at 170. Ended up selling out at 182, so a little over 12. And then I was up $150 at this point. Like, walk away. You're done. It's already a volatile market. Leave it. And I even said that, I'm lucky to be up $150. And then it started consolidating right here. And this candle came in. I was like, I think I even typed in there maybe one more. So I took, and this is where I had that debacle of I took a trade, reversed it, and I ended up being down. And then I ended up taking this trade, ended up losing 14 points on it. Now I'm down like 207, almost $350, I think, because this was a loss and this was a loss. These were basically two losses. This was a loss. Then I ended up making a little bit of it back, 147 to 161, 14 points right there. Got a bunch of it back. I was still down, I think, about $215 at this point. So I wanted to take another trade. So I took this trade at 167 and sold out at 169, and I was not satisfied because the move happened the way I wanted it to happen. I was just too anxious and nervous about trading because I knew I shouldn't be in the market at this point. And I ended up taking a huge loss. So here, and then I got back in thinking that this thing's going to rip and we're going to hit the highs up here. So I got back in there here and it stalled and it kept stalling. And it gave me time to get out of this trade, even at break even 2 or 3 times. Like if you'll notice, I'm in at 180, which is right here, right? 180.25. So, which is right about there, right? So I'm in at about right there. And as you can see, the market gets to 180 2 or 3 times, even after I'm down quite a bit, and it held the VWAP. And instead of going ahead and just cutting the trade, because I'm nursing this trade, again, why am I in a trade for more than 5 minutes? All of my profitable trades are easy and quick. Holding this for 5 minutes, it's not moving, it's not going where I want to. Should have cut the trade to break even, or at least close to it, as close to it as possible. And I took a 900 and some odd dollar loss on that trade. And that was super frustrating. So we'll move on. I thought I took another trade. I know I took other trades because this is not where I lost the account. I lost the account down in here. I ended up, I don't know why it's not on here. I took a couple more trades at this point because I was still, the account was still, I was only up like $175. And then I ended up taking a couple of trades. I went to, oh, because it's on the micros. Let me go to the micros. There you go. Yeah, there you go. These are all the micro trades. I am charting it out. I am just absolutely devastated. Right here was a great trade. I took a buy there, a buy here, and a buy there, right? This is on the micros. And I sold one here. I sold two of them right there. And then I got out at break even. If I had gotten out up here, I would have been almost back to 26,000, which would have put me down for about 350 a day for the day. But I just wanted it all back at that point. And for some, I mean, it was the worst mental breakdown of this entire account. And this is what happens. It's not like this is the first time. I know this about me. So did I quit trading? No, I didn't quit trading there either. I immediately went to because I was frustrated. I just lost that account with Tradeify. So I went to Apex and I bought another $25,000 account. And at this time, it was doing this at the bottom. This is on the 5-minute chart. I actually took this trade on the 5-minute chart. And I ended up making $2,000 on basically 2 contracts, right? So here's one contract, here's a second contract, and then I sold both of them. Spread it out a little bit so you can see a little better. There you go. Sold one at 32.25 and the other one at 33.25 for roughly $2,000 one trade. And this was a trade that I would normally take, right? So it bounced up here. We started to retrace as it started popping up towards this candle at about 20 seconds. I bought. As it popped above here, I had a buy stop there. It got me in, and then I took them both off there because I was over the account. All I had to do is make 1,500. I made 2,000. I'm done. So in one day, I got another account that I guess I'll be continuing for. But this is one of those things that I'm still battling with. Still battling with the discipline of it. I'm still battling with the stop trading part of it, take the loss part of it. Like I'm unwilling to take the loss, and that's a big problem right now. So this account will be up and live tomorrow, and that's where we'll be. So I appreciate you joining in, and we'll get back on it. Hopefully get back to the winning part side of it, and so we can take a good payout. Like, subscribe, comment, let's start a conversation. I don't mind talking about it. See you in the next one.